Like so many of us today, you are probably using video in a host of different ways with Zoom, with Facebook, and many other ways. In this video, I'm going to show you the 6 biggest mistakes that entrepreneurs make with video and how you can correct them. That's what we're talking about on this issue of Agorapreneurs.
Welcome to Agorapreneurs, standing for liberty and freedom, all done peacefully. Now, here is your guide, TerryBrock.
Hi, I'm TerryBrock, and welcome to this episode of Agorapreneurs, where we talk about the entrepreneurial lifestyle that you can live the life you want in liberty and freedom, doing what you want. And that's what Agora is all about. The Agorapreneurs is about Agora, open spaces, people living voluntarily, never initiating force and coercion, and achieving the entrepreneurial dreams that you want. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about something that is very important today, because in our world, we are using video extensively. Oh, and hey, if you haven't subscribed already, you want to do that right now. Be sure and subscribe to this channel so you can get those regular updates as we help you to fuel your entrepreneurial lifestyle with, well, the kind of things you're going to need. So the video is so important. It's a way we're communicating. We're using it now in a way to reach people and to be able to do more than we ever did before. And we've got to follow certain principles. I see it all the time of people really trying hard, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So in here, we're going to talk about things that are there. Number 1, most important part of video is audio. They get the audio wrong, and that is just not the way to do it. What you want to do instead is make sure your audio is clear. Like, for instance, how is my audio coming through right now? Sounding okay? Well, look, I'm going to give you a little secret. Using an external microphone, it's one of the most important things you can do. Because, hang on, I'm going to roll back here. Notice how my voice quality sounds now. Not quite as good, right? Because I'm too far away from it. Too often people try to use the internal microphone on their computer. Not a good idea. Get a good microphone. Invest some coins and get that. It will pay you rich dividends long term. Because remember that audio is the most important part of video. Mistake number 2 that entrepreneurs make in video. They use crappy video. They've got a video way up here and you're looking down on them like that, or they got the video here and they're talking to you like this. You're getting good view of their nose hairs, or it's just not framed at all properly and they're moving it around like this. Oh, hold on, we're moving around here, kids. Well, the first thing to remember is don't do those things. You want to stay away from that, and you want to get a good webcam. There's several that are out there that are really good. I'm using one right now called the Logitech Brio, B-R-I-O, and I'm not getting compensation for that, but it's a good little thing. By the way, you could go over my resource page and you'll see it there and some of the things that I talk about. So it's terrybrock.com/resources, and then I would get something because I'm an affiliate there. But these are good videos. Get something that's going to be good to make you look really professional. Number 3, crappy backgrounds. People will put things behind themselves that just doesn't look good at all, and they'll have there. I saw that often when I was working with Skype. Often we do a lot of technical interviews, and I'd have people that are setting it up and doing a lot of things, and then we get right down to the point where we want to record, and I go, Charlie, do you really want that picture that's over your shoulder be seen by the world? And I look over, oh no, and pull it down. So be careful. Watch what's there. Here's a quick tip. What you might do if you're using something like Zoom, make a quick recording before that big video meeting. Do it on your own, store it to your computer, recommend, and you'll be able to see it from the other's point of view. Because I'm not seeing what's behind me right now. You are. And I need to look at that and go, let's see, what's over there? Yeah, we all got that. And you want to make it that way. I use a branding of my bookshelves. Those are real books and my real flags. That is not a green screen. Green screens are good at times, and those are some things you want to use. Green screen, a virtual background. I talk about that in many other videos. But for right now, make it a point that you check your background and you have a good one. Number 4, mistake that entrepreneurs make with video, and this one's very important to me, not speaking clearly. They're using all kinds of filler words, or they're using ums and all kinds of things like, and it's like I was there, and like I was like this, and it was like that, and like, I'm thinking these are people that can't form a complete sentence without using the word like. Yeah, And you know what happens is when people hear that, they subconsciously think, this person is just not really that smart. They're not really coherent. This is what we're thinking. Versus someone who can enunciate clearly. Now, we're all working on it and making problems. Even in this video, I'm saying things and I go, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Should have said it a little differently, or I'd use different words. That's okay. What you want to do is you want to be real. You want to be authentic, but make a conscious effort to watch out for the filler words, you know, like, or whatever the filler word might be that you use. It detracts from your credibility. And so that means you're going to have to do this most painful thing. I know it's hard. You got to go back and watch your own videos. That is something that is so deadly. I think it is condemned by the Geneva Convention. They do not allow that under the Geneva. I might be wrong on that, but I'm thinking it's very painful, but it's going to pay off in rich dividends when you do it. Number 5, poor lighting. You've got to make sure people can see you. That means you've got to pay attention to the details. Now, this is a tough one for me. In undergrad school, I studied radio, TV, newspapers. That was my major, and worked in that a lot in the TV studio. I never got the lighting down as well as I'd like. I remember the 3-point lighting, one there, one there, one there, and lighting in the background, those kind of things. This is particularly important if you're going to use a green screen. It's not the subject of this video to go in depth on that. We do that in other videos, so stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure and do that so you'll be notified when that happens. But look into lighting. I would suggest get some good lights. I've got some over on my resource page, TerryBrock.com/resources. You can do it. And yes, I'm getting affiliate fee there, but something that you can do. And if I can help you on that, drop me a note also on my email address, terry@terrybrock.com. I'll be happy to show you some of the current lights that I think are really good. And number 6, mistakes that entrepreneurs make in video: not connecting with the audience. This is the most important thing you can do. When you're doing a webinar, when you're doing a meeting, and it's a live video, your people are there, connect with those folks. You don't want to be over here doing something else and thinking about that. Oh, yeah, I'm really paying attention to you. Yeah, sure, I'm paying attention to you while I'm on my cell phone and talking, doing something on the mobile device. No, care for them. Pay attention to them. Be aware of what's happening. As a professional speaker for many years, I've realized that the most important thing is you want to connect with the audience where you are. Each audience is different. Each audience is going to have its own particular likes and dislikes and ways of doing things. Find out what they like and be there for them. When you're creating a video like I am right now for you, I am looking at an entrepreneur. I'm seeing you, an entrepreneur, someone who needs help, wants to do it in a freedom, liberty-loving way. And that's why we call it Agorapreneurs, the idea of helping you. And so that's where I'm targeting and want to help you on that. So there you have it. You're off to a good, solid foundation of what not to do and what to do as you put your videos together. It's an enormous opportunity to reach out and to connect with people around the world using video. This is the way we're doing it today. And I'm thinking we're going to be doing it for a long time to come. So you want to get real good at it. If you're an entrepreneur, you want to use this and leverage that ability. This is something that I work with people a lot to do, from executives in Fortune 10 companies all the way to solopreneurs like myself, and getting in there and helping, giving the instruction and help so that you know exactly what to do, targeted toward how do you use this to get more business as an Agorapreneur. The Agorapreneur, one who believes in freedom, a liberty lover who believes in non-aggression principle. This is what we're talking about today. Hey, I want to hear from you. Drop me a note and let me know what you think. Leave a comment below wherever you're getting this, on whatever platform it is, and I would love to hear your comments. If something you didn't like or something you disagree with, hey, I'd love to hear that as well. So thanks again for reaching out. I'm Terry Brock with TerryBrock.com, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.